Hey everyone, New York Dan here, driving the Mustang. I'm like Vanilla Ice. I'm rolling. I almost have a 5.0. It's the newer version of Vanilla Ice's car. It's got the 4.6, but it's also got aluminum heads, and it actually has more horsepower than Vanilla Ice had. Yep, got plenty of power on tap. How'd you like that beach video I put up? Yeah, I figured everyone would love that. It's warm up in the middle of winter, you know, see the beach video, dream about the summertime. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't get more views. I don't know what the deal is. That was one of the earlier videos I made, and I notice now when you do these videos, you got to be insane. You got to talk kind of like that guy Crazy Eddie. You remember him? Yeah, mates, you gotta be like Crazy Eddie. You gotta be insane. You gotta be doing crazy stuff. That's the only way to get views, mates. Yeah, Crazy Eddie, man. That's how you gotta do it. If you're not crazy, you don't get enough views. Huh? No, in the beach video, I was more laid back. That was before I was doing YouTube big. Before my channel got bigger, I was much more laid back. I was kind of like Bob Ross. I was like, yeah, look at the happy scenery. And unfortunately, nobody likes that. They want you to be crazy. They want you to be over the top. They want you to be like very, very fast speaking, man. Like, you know what I mean there? Man, like I got high anxiety, man. I'm talking all the time, man. I can't shut up, man. I'm on edge, man. That's what they want. Isn't that crazy? That's what YouTube wants. You got to be a character, either like Nomadic Fanatic, you have a prison record, you do weird stuff like have too many cats and cat hair all over your clothes. You got to be like, you got to be crazy to do YouTube. Yeah, otherwise you get no views. Live in an RV trailer. Yeah, do sketchy stuff. Yeah, you know, I was watching this channel, a small channel called Detroit Garage. It's really cool. I don't quite get it if the guy has his own professional shop or he does it as a hobby, but he's got a real mechanic shop. And he's taken apart Detroit diesels before. Now he caught my interest because he's putting a Mercedes diesel engine in his boat, in an old Bayliner boat. It's kind of a beater. I would have gotten a better boat if I'm gonna do all that work to custom fit an engine into my boat, a diesel engine. Yeah, I would have gotten a much better boat. Kind of like the one I got, huh? But the one I have, it's much heavier and bigger, you know. The Mercedes diesel's only a 5-cylinder. I don't know if it's gonna really have enough oomph. And you know what the other thing is? There are times when diesel's safer for marine use, but there are times. There are times when gasoline has advantages. Yeah, believe it or not. Like on the boat, the V8, I have the 460. It vents the exhaust under the water. And believe it or not, that engine in my boat is bigger than the Godzilla. Not the Minizilla, even the Godzilla. It's bigger than that. Yup. It was in the 1971 Lincoln, baby. If you were lucky enough to have one of those cars. I wish I could buy one of those brand new, actually. That would be a nice car to have. You know, if you have one brand new where everything works, all the bushings are new. It's not like you can make it like that if you put enough work into it, if you get something like that. Well, the Mustang's kind of like that. I have the V8. it's not going to ride as smooth as the Lincoln. But anyway, my point being, the boat, having that engine in the boat, the advantage is that it's whisper quiet when you're going slow. There's no diesel. The diesels can be a little harsh. Yeah, and when you open it up, it gets noisy anyway, but I think the gas is substantially quieter even when you open it up and you get the boat going fast. I think it's substantially quieter, and that alone right there is a valuable commodity, to have a quiet engine, you know, while you're boating. It's nice. It's worth it. Also, you know what's crazy? The diesel fuel at the pump costs so much more than gasoline. So then there's that to consider. Yup, then there's that. Because I fill my boat up at the pump. The marina pumps, man, do they rip you. They have the fuel overly priced. I have no idea why. There's actually road tax on the gasoline at the auto pump. It makes no sense. They do sell you a high octane. It's probably like a 93 octane or 92 usually. They don't usually have the lower octane at the gas, the marine gas pump. Yeah, but I don't really need the high octane in my boat. It runs fine on 87. If you're going full throttle all the time, I guess you'd need it, but a lot of times I'm just going at cruising along 1800 RPM, something like that, 1500. That's all you need. Where am I going? I'm not doing a huge trip with it. I'm just hanging out in the harbor it's for pleasure, man. I'm not a professional boat captain. I'm not being paid money. I do it for pleasure. And usually when I get the boat running, I always say, oh, I want to bring everyone out on the boat. I want to bring my friends. Oh, I have these plans. Oh, you can do fishing. Usually once I get the boat running, I don't want anyone around. Yeah, I like to enjoy it myself. I'll bring you guys with me. Yeah, it's so nice to have the peace out there and be by yourself. That's the thing. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. The sun is low in the sky. Mustang's running fine. The clutch bearing sounded pretty decent. I just revved it up before. Yeah, man. This car is really good. I love driving it. You know what, though? The problem is when you're on a trip, it's like called peace of mind. It might be better to rent something. I kind of get the feeling, though, there's a lot of people around that they kind of, I feel like everything that I have, they view as junk. They want me to throw everything out that I have, and they want me to throw myself out while I'm at it. It's kind of like that Sarasota Tim rant about being single. He's got a lot of his subscribers wanting to get divorced, I think. And yeah, there's different people like different things. Like a lot of women would not find this Mustang amusing, especially like the Grandma Warbucks type, like Tim's girlfriend. They just wouldn't. They don't like anything like that. They want to throw it out. Some things men and women are just not compatible with. That's kind of like a vibe I get. Not all women. I'm not saying all, but there's just some that are like that. They have their own agenda, you know? Like Paris Hilton, she would probably laugh at me. She would think I was a bum. She has no use for tuning up a car or working on a Mustang. You know, they had different strokes for different folks, right? What do you guys think about this winter weather? Here's another rant. I'm full of it today. Can you believe some people actually like this weather? Yeah, my nephews, my brother-in-law, they like being way up in like New Hampshire. They like being in the snow. They love it. They go skiing. They look forward to that. He came down to Florida on vacation. I think he's like miserable down there. It's like a fish out of water. It's too hot in the summer. He doesn't like it. There's too many people. There's crowds. He likes the cold weather. It's like that song by the Mamas and the Papas, California Dreaming. The guy says, you know, the preacher liked the cold. Yeah. California dreaming on such a winter's day. I'm trying not to be flat, but it's tough. You know the preacher liked the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. I don't know. Don't quit your day job. Huh? I don't have a day job. No, actually I do. Day trading. Also stock trading in general. Yeah, if you want to see what I do, you can join the channel and help support it. It's only like $5.99 a month for the lower level. If you really want to do trades, then you got money. You can do the upper level for $24 or $25.99. I forget what it is, but guess what? Google takes a lot of that money. I only get to keep like a portion of it. But it's mainly the principle of the thing. Like, I don't want to do hard work and give out my trades and have trolls. You know, if you give it away for free, first of all, if you're giving it away for free, it's not worth anything, right? I have really good picks and I've been doing amazingly well. So there's that to consider. But I don't want to give it out for free and then have trolls knock on me and like, you know, BS about the stuff. That's not right. Like, this is serious stuff. I can make more money in one day doing a trade than I make all year on YouTube. This is just for fun, man. This is a hobby, man. Like Cal Pote says, he does it for fun. It's fun to do it, especially the travels when I do the cruise, road trips, you know. It's fun stuff. I actually have fun doing it. It's good to go. By the way, hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. Yeah, he put out another video today for you guys for free, man. Absolutely for free, man. No money, man. He do a free video, man. You got it made. You watch it for free, man. You can skip the advertisements. It's a win-win. Here are those narrow tunnels Robert Moses put in. Prevent the city buses from coming out to Long Island. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Do you love winter? Are you the kind of person that eats this stuff up? They look forward to it. This is nothing to them. Actually, to be honest with you guys, I'm starting to get the winter vibe. I'm having a good time. I ran the fireplace. I'm cleaning stuff up. I can do stuff indoors as long as my vehicle works. So I assume, wow, look at this guy, man. I put the brake on. He looked like he's crazy. I'm not going to get in his way. Let him stay in front of me. He's going to pull into the fast lane. I'm sure he's tailgating that guy. Why is he not pulling in the fast lane? There he goes. You see, but the way he drives so abruptly, I think he's drunk. He went way over. He almost hit the grate. Little bit of spark knock there on 87 octane. You hear that? Oh, you know that rotten egg smell from people flooring their car out through the converter? That's what I'm smelling right now from that the Toyota truck. Some crazy drivers around. We caught one last week in the same spot, basically. I'm not getting in front of that guy for sure, man. I'll go as fast as you want, but when it comes to people that are dangerous, they're making like abrupt moves. They're not putting this signal, you know, just the way you change lanes. If you go over that fast, if there's anybody there, you're gonna ram them. Why is he doing that? That's like unsafe behavior. I'm for having no daytime speed limit. That's what I'm for. Freedom. You know me, I'm all about freedom. Yeah, I voted Trump. That's where freedom comes in. I want freedom. I don't like it when people make too many laws. Yeah, I disagree though with Trump on stuff. I'm not so sure about some of his plans. Believe it or not, some of the stuff I agreed with Biden. The wind turbines, that's a great way to make energy. It doesn't create any kind of deadly waste. It is a win-win. You're harnessing. Anyway, guys, hey, my memory card filled up, so I had to switch storage to actually I was on internal storage. I switched it. Sorry about that. My epic rant got cut off. I don't even know where I was at. It might be for the best. Who knows? Check this out. I just drove all that way, and there's still an icicle under my car. This is cold. This was on here on the highway. This whole time, the icicles made it. That was on there the whole trip over on the highway. That is freaking insane in the membrane. Yeah, guys. Hey, hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. Hopefully you got some of my rant. Yeah. Hope everyone's staying warm, guys.